Daddy. You probably hear the puppy in here with her toys. Find me. There we are. Come on. Yay. Let's fix that so I can see. Yeah. It's not too bad. I'm going to do this so you guys can see better what I'm doing here. Give me 1 second. Computer slow. Computer very slow. There we go. Done with computer. Now find you on my computer. Hold on, y'all. Come on. There I am. I see me. I see me. Oh, see, I was doing pretty good about all the volume, and then I forgot this volume. It's always something. Always something. So, hey, if you're here, and who I'm talking to. There we go. Get that out of the way. Yay. Oh, why is... Every time you go on the computer, it's something different. You know, it's like the picture's too big. How do you make it smaller? That will work. Who knows? Because I can't. We'll find out. Usually you have the little bar on the side so you can tell. She's going to be running in and out of here. So, welcome to NonnasNuttykrafts, where we let your imagination go crazy. So today what we're going to work on, let me move these out of the way, we're going to do this butterfly wreath. I showed it to you guys the other day. I got it from Craft Outlet, and I cannot see any comments. Why can't I see any comments? Why? Because none of the comments are coming up anywhere saying that you guys are on. Hey Tom, how are you? Hey Janice, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I can see. It says 12 people are on, but I see only 2. Tom, I watched you the other day for the first time. Can you guys see my other dog over here? Her head is right here. This is my big one, so to speak. The little one, because the little one is going crazy right now. Yes, crazy. All right, so we're going to do this today. And I one, but it has a lot of branches. Assuming it will, I'll have enough. There we go. Oh, where'd the comments go? There we go. Hey Janice. Hey Lorraine. Oh yeah, bless my page. Oh, no problem, Tom. So pretty, just soft colors for this. I gotta make sure I stay in frame because I'm so not used to this. And why is my iPad? My iPad is freezing. Maybe that's why I can't see any comments. There we go. Hey, Debbie. So you can see they have little, I don't know, it's little styrofoam balls or something. I'm going to call them berries. And they're light pink. They're like a fuchsia pink in here. And it's moss around the edges and all. So I kind of want to keep it kind of simple, not go over the top and crazy. But I have that. I have these flowers. And I have these greenery leaves. Where did I get these? Michael's. And it's just a soft light color. You know, you may think for the fall, but I thought it would be pretty in here just because all the colors are kind of light. I didn't want to go with such a heavy glow as we're doing this. And then these are the ribbons I've chosen today. Whoops. Gotta have my polka dot ribbon. You guys, I got in a light pink. So I wanted to stay all light colors with this. I didn't want to bring in, you know, that would be in there. Hi. Boat. I love that, Janice. We got to float my boat all the time. Hey, Helena. Hey, Lorraine. How are y'all doing today? I know it keeps freezing. I have nothing to do with that. That is Facebook. I can't do that. Hey, Kay. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Emma. All right, I wanted to make sure I was catching up because I'm missing the comments here because I got to tap them like this. So I think what we'll start with is the bow, and then we'll go ahead and put flowers in. Now, you could do this anywhere you want. You could do it here and put it across. You could put it across the belly. We're going to see if we want it hanging like this or if we want to hang it straight across. I kind of want it on an angle a little bit. So the flowers may go something like this. So you can still see, you know, the wings. I don't want to cover it up too much. So for right now, we're going to stick that baby over here. I don't know. I've been in this I don't know which bow I want to do. I'm going to see how much I have of this left before I open up the other one. I don't know. Might not have enough. Whoop. Oh gosh, there's not a lot on here at all. Hey Daryl, hey Barbara. Yeah, the freezing, the only thing I can say is go out and come right back. Because that ain't me. Because I'm still working here and I'm still working here. I've seen it a couple of times freeze up, but alright, so that's not much. We'll see if we can see what we can get out of this. Maybe we can get one or something out of this. Alright, so are we going to do long tails in this? I'm only going to make my tail, let's do 8 inches, alright? Because I don't want it to cover up the bow that much, or the butterfly. Now this is how you can do one of these little cheating things here. If you don't have enough ribbon, and let's make this, I'm not going to make it big. I think we're going to make this like 4 inches, so 8 inches. Ooh, look. I'll have enough to finish there like that. I think 4 inches should be enough. Yeah. I don't know, maybe 5. We'll see. So when you run out of ribbon like this, I'm the one I like to use all my ribbon. I don't want to waste anything because stuff is so expensive. Hey Charlotte. Hey Katie, my biz buzz. Katie, I was on your site the other day and I was watching your signs that you were making and I love them. So I got my Cricut and I'm learning my friend, learning. All right, so when we have like this problem where we run out of ribbon, we kind of got to make a false loop and see how we end this. Now when we tie it off, we'll go ahead and we'll snip this part off a little bit closer when we're done. So I'm going to start this one on this side here because I'm going to make it a little bit longer than what I need, and that's just to make sure that I don't pull it through. Hey Cheryl, I think we'll do 3 on the bottom. Oh, you hear the puppy running? My other dog is saying, I'm trying to escape. I just get nervous because I have the hot plate here, and if she runs and hits that, I almost flipped it over myself. So we're going to do 3 bows. I don't mind. Some people like, you can spread it out as you go, whichever way you want them to go. Sometimes I'll wait till I finish. What's wrong here? What's wrong here? Oh, it's the dot. The polka dot. It's not letting me go flat. There we go. And you can do it as you go if you want to. So that's going to be the basis of our bow. Oh, thank you, Katie. Spread the love. Bring your friends. Let's have a party. Hey, did you guys all read my message? Now I forgot the answers to it. So I'm going to have to go out of this because I wrote the answers down. Where are we? So, what butterflies live for a day? Or how long do butterflies live? Does anybody know the answer to that? Since we're doing a butterfly, why not? And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know why it has a number 5 on it. Where did I get it from? I have no idea. So I will hold it up. You can see a number. Hopefully I'm holding it up. Great. Did I hold it? Can you guys see? Where am I? Facebook, come back. Hello, first time. And 3 little white buttons will come up at the top. And then hit notifications so that you can get notified when I go live. Oh, I don't need any more. I already did. What am I doing? I was holding it up so you guys can get the number. I don't know if I got this from Craft Outlet. Usually I label where I got it from, and neither of them were labeled. So I don't remember where I got them from. I apologize. All right, so we're going to do this one next. This one's from Deco Exchange, by the way. I bought these last year. I don't know if he has them this year. So I'm going to bring this down. And because I did 3 loops on each side, So what I'm going to do in this one is 2 loops on each side, okay? My husband's trying to call the puppy. You can barely pretend. Oh, both, they're, she's okay. Now she's got a plastic bottle she's going to run around the kitchen with. It's crazy puppies. Crazy puppies. So does anybody know the answer to it? How long do butterflies live for? Come on. I know you guys are all Googling it. Thompson, first time crafts, as you can see. And welcome to the Nut House. That's what I call it, the Nut House. Because we do crazy stuff here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, so I got 2 right here. 2 ribbons on each side. I have 3 on the bottom. It's just terrorizing. You can see her if you look real close by the iPad. She's coming in and out. She's got a... Sorry guys, if I keep her out, she'll whine. Alright, so that's our bow so far. Looks like that. Finally called me, yay! Yay, Janet! Alright, and I'm going to finish it up with just a soft pink, and I'm going to do 1 loop on each side. And that's all I'm going to do. So I did 4 inches, 3 inches, and I'm bringing it in 2 inches. And you can make them whatever size you want. What I sometimes do, I'll use my finger, the little digit on my finger is 1 inch, and I'll do that. Or you can use it, you know, on the sides here, it tells you on the top. And that's how I kind of do it. Do you have to do it exactly like me? No, do whatever you want. It is your wreath. It is yours. Yeah, this was literally at 5:15. I said, 5:45 rather. I said, let's go do live. I'm going to make this. So let's do it live. Let's do it live. All right, so now for the pipe cleaner. I can choose whatever color I want to go in there. And I knew I needed pipe cleaners, but I'm going to choose a white one. So what I'm doing is folding it in half just like this. And I'm going to put it right down the middle of the 2 little sticks. They're holding my butterfly, my ribbon. Come up from behind. Oops. Oop, it twisted. And I'm going to bring it right from behind here, and I'm just going to squish it down a little bit with my fingers, twist it a couple of times. And before I twist it anymore, I'm going to go ahead and just pull my tails down. Let me move this out of our way. Oh, my other dogs. Hi, are you trying to hide from the little munchkin? Remember, we're going to cut this once I get the bow all done and fluffed and where I want it in the long run. Then we'll go ahead and worry about that. But for right now, I'm not worried about it. Oh, boy, I didn't twist tie that very good, did I? Hello, sister. Come here, come here. Now because I didn't do that. That was silly me. Three times should make it work. All right, so just this cute little bow, just soft and sweet. Little farmhouse looking, little pink. You could put this in a baby's room, y'all. If you want to do that. Wherever you want. Wherever you want. All right. So now we got to decide, do we want to put the bow in the middle? Do we want to put it off to the side? So we can hang this more on the side. I think I'm going to do it on the side here. Will you get out of here? Stop. It's okay. She's just snooping around. The other one's laying behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put it through here, through the burlap. One side at least. I'm going to see if we can get... feel it. I got it. Yay! I got it on the first try. And we'll bring the other side down. We'll tie that up. Hey Donna, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. All right, since we're gonna hang it on the side, now this is where you can do bows all different kinds of ways. This is just one way I kind of want to do it today, and this is what we call the cherry bow. Whoop, that's my tie down there. Okay. So see, even just a bow is just cute. So figure out the angle, how, if I'm going to do it up on its side like this, let me just make sure I'm staying in frame for you guys. If I'm going to do it on the side, I don't want my ribbon tails to be here. I want them to hang down a little bit, you know, that way. It'll look kind of silly hanging off this way, right? And I'm going to worry about cutting these later. For right now, what I'm going to do is just curl these little babies up just to get them out of my way. So as I'm working now with putting the flowers in, I don't wind up sticking all these things because I hate that. They get in your way and you're trying to stick the flowers in and it's like, oy, oy, oy. It's like, holy cannoli. Oops. So the answer to the question for the butterfly, because you guys, oh, that's the wrong place. Ooh, wrong place. The average butterfly, see, I had to write it, do it down on here on my thing here, has an adult lifespan of about 2 weeks or less. For example, butterflies in Costa Rica have a life expectancy of 2 days and live 10 days at the most. Wow. I'm glad I'm not a butterfly because that would be depressing. Only being around for a couple of days. Hello, not my kind of life. Hi, Vicky. I got the butterfly from Craft Outlet. Hey, Trisha, how are you, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while. All right, so let's start with our greenery. Now I'm going to be covering up my sun here. Go back to my Facebook. There we go. Let's move that over there. So now this is, needless to say, very long, and I do not, by far, need it this long. So I got my little stem cutter, which I got from Deco Exchange, by the way. And I'm going to cut this little one off because it's in the middle of nowhere. That one I could probably cut off with just the clippers. But needless to say, I was going to try to leave these as long as I can. But the thing is, I'm going to have to cut them off and kind of singularly maybe put them in. These two I can leave together, but these two maybe not because it's so long. See if I can leave them together and maybe cut this here. Let's cut it as close as I can down here. And then cut this. There we go. Let's see if that, see that one's like super long. I'd be like sticking out from one end to the other. So that idea didn't work. Oh, there goes my empty ribbon thing. Let me tell you, if you do not have a stem cutter, y'all, get one. Get one. Hello, oh, Katie, yay! Katie's my biz bud. I met her last year. Well, I met her at Wreath Makers Live last year, but I've been following her, God, was it over 2 years now, Katie? I don't know if she's still on or not. It's been a while. Hey, Janet. First time, hit anywhere on the page and those up, the notification buttons, and hit anywhere on there and so that you can get notifications when I go. Hello, Miss Barbara. All right, so what's good about this is the, let me get these off of here. The butterfly body is kind of arced up. So if I stick things in there, it's kind of good. I don't have to worry about them going through the bottom or anything. So that works out really kind of cool. At least I think it's cool. So let's just get some of these. Let's figure out the length on these. I'm probably going to be doing lots of cutting. I'm going to just stick this one in there. Just to kind of get an idea first of how long I want these to stick out. Where's my clippers? Here we go. Let me just, listen, the stem cut is the easiest way to cut it. I'm not going to go through this back and forth. All right, I'm just going to stick it on here just like that. This one has like no leaves on it. What happened with that? What is up with that, I tell you? Let's change that baby out. Keep grabbing my scissors. Let's do this. That way it makes it more even. You hear her tail? It's her tail. My bigger dog is literally right behind me. I cannot move my chair. And the puppy came in and out with her tail hitting the box over there. So I'm going to just stick these in just like that. I think that's about the length I want to go on these. I think that's a good length. So I've got my hot pot here going with my glue. So I'm going to take my bow, pull it up. There we go. Remember, I want my bow, I'm going to have this angled on the door like this, so. So the puppy now has one of my ribbon. Oh God, it doesn't have the ribbon on it. She got a hold of a couple of my ribbons the other day. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Paula. Yay. Oh, I'm so, Katie is such a sweetie. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Sarah. Hey. Oh, outlet, y'all. Thank you, Katie. She's such a sweetheart, Katie. I love her. I got to meet her at Wreath Makers Live last year. And we just walked up and we looked at each other and we're like, we knew exactly who each other was, needless to say. But it was she's so sweet. And we support each other and have helped each other, you know, over the time. Oh, thank you guys for all the hearts. Yay. Butterflies from Craft Outlet. And I'm just going to stick a couple of these in here, and then we're going to stick some flowers in here. This is just to give a little bit of a base. And see how I'm sticking it in the, I don't know, twiny stuff? Because it's arched up, so I can kind of stick it down in there if I can find a good hole. There we go. I don't like it when there's like nothing at the top like that. No problem, Paula, anytime. And if it's your first time, hit anywhere on the page. Those 3 little white dots will pop at the top. And just go ahead and hit notifications so you can get live notifications. Hey, you know, Katie and I both are from New York. Well, she lives still up in New York. I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying not to run you over, but sorry if I did. All right, so let's stop there. Problem. So these are the flowers, and I got these from Hobby Lobby literally today, and I thought, oh, but see how much there's in here? And I like the little bit of the berries in there. I got a little bit, I don't know, I guess it's like, I got daisies, and I guess that's a daisy too. Kind of like a hydrangea. It's my New Yorker, so my hydrangea, we put ours on the end of the other day. Northwest. Ooh. So there's some, berry with the flower. So let's see if we can find another berry with the flower. Where are you? Here you are. Now, one thing you can do with the flowers, I'm going to show you in a minute. If I can cut this one. There we go. Oops. You see how it's all spread out? You know, you have leaves here, leaves here. What you can do, you can push it up so that it makes it more fuller up top. Now these I can kind of rotate the leaves a little bit so that they're not laying on top of each other, but they're like in between each other, which kind of makes it rotate this one so it's up. So see how much fuller that is? And you don't have to use, on this particular one, I don't have to use all the stem. Hello, Luann. Oh, look how cute that's going to be. Love it. Okay. Okay, I know that's stereotype. But you gotta love what you're doing. Look at how cute. Look at how, oh my God. Bend that a little bit back out of its way. I love it, love it. Are you butter? Are you buffering or am I? It's Facebook. I'm still on my side. You can go out and come back kind of thing. But people were having the same issue. I don't know if you can see. I put hot glue on it. Kind of bends too. So I got to make. Do you understand what I'm saying? This one's bending down. I don't want it turned down and bending out like this. So if that. Look, we got to put more flowers in there, y'all. More flowers. Got lots of flowers. Okay, Paula, that's fine. We'll be here. We'll be here, my friend. I'm not going anywhere until this. So here's some daisies. Again, look at where all the leaves are. So let's push them up. And you can rotate them so that it, you know, fills it in a little bit more. And we'll try this one too. Look at that. And then you can cut these down because I don't need all that extra stuff. She's going to town. Over there eating up the roll. Why is it? This is so thin. There should be no reason why I can't cut that. God, I'm getting weak. Oh, I just like that. You know, but I chose to keep, you know, this minimal on color. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. All right, here. Look. See how that look? I'm glad I'm going to do it this way. I'll take my flower a little bit. There we go. And you can bend these things. They have wires in them if you want to bend them. But see? Paula, see, it worked. It worked. Let's see. We got some little, they look like hydrangea. Those of you that know, I love hydrangeas. That was my mother's favorite. You know what? I'm just going to cut all these off. See if it will cut them all at once, though. Sorry, Callie. Might not cut them all at once. Too many. There we go. Oh, good God. That sent my dog away. Too loud. Yeah, they're soft colors. Like, you know, I could have probably done, if I wanted to bring out more pink or even a yellow in here, but I wanted to keep it soft. Because you can hang this, y'all, in a baby's room, on your front porch, you know, if you have a front porch. I don't have a front porch. But doesn't mean I can't find a place to hang it on my door. What did I do with the other one? That was like this. Here it is. So see, I'm pushing them up so that it makes the flower look fuller. Thank you guys for all the loves and the thumbs up. So let's put this one down here. And like I said, I'm using the burlap part of this, you know, because the body is kind of three-dimensional. And using that, oops, got glue strings, to stick this in. So I don't have to worry about it coming out the other end. Let me rotate this a little bit. I really like this. God, I should have gotten more of these. Thinking cute. Oh, Carolynne, you just kill me sometimes. Let's see, what do we got left? No more berries. No more of that. No more of that. We got these, I don't know. They're kind of like daisies, I guess. And if you want to know, Hobby Lobby does have all their flowers at 50% off. They were putting out their St. Patrick's Day stuff. Of course, for us, you know, we're like, no, we need it like sooner than now on the St. Patrick's Day stuff. And oh, I just noticed there were different leaves on this one. Gotta put the same leaves. Let's push those up there a little bit, fill it out on both sides. And hey, from Alabama and sent by Katie. Katie's my girl. Thank you, Luann. she's my bizbud friend. She's a sweetie. All right, so we're gonna stick this baby in here. Let's see. Maybe I'm looking at the, you guys can see. So let me bring my tails down just a little now, because now I'm getting towards the end here. So I can see where those are gonna kind of hang. Because again, we're gonna put this on an angle like this. I think this white one, I'm gonna turn this around for me, so I can stick this baby in there. And I don't think I need it that long either. So we got Bama in the house, we got Ohio in the house, we got New York in the house, we got Virginia in the house, we got Illinois in the house. Woohoo, that's all the ones I know off the top of my head, trying to remember everybody that came on. Now, you don't have to have the flowers sticking out facing this way or that way. You can take them and bend them if you want to. So, but once I get the bow all done, then I'll look at that. And if I want to intermingle anything in there, I can do that as well. Where did my flower go? Oh, here it is. Thank you, Georgie. Thank you, thank you. I think it's cute. I'm going to put this one down here. Right in here. And look, cute. Cute as a button. All right, so let's fix our bow here. Make sure I got it twist tied back here. Now what I'll do, you can see the back, I'll twist tie this off. God, hold on, the puppy stole my flower. Sky, how'd you get that? Oi, oi, oi. Give me that, my flower. Goodness gracious me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Sorry, guys. I didn't see the flower go on the floor. Who knows? She might have jumped up on the desk and I didn't see it either. All right. So we got some of these little greenery sticks. Now let me do these first. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to dovetail these. Dovetailing is just when you go ahead and you cut a V in your thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Samantha, I did do a dragonfly. And I missed where you got the flowers from. The flowers came from Hobby Lobby. The butterfly came from Craft Outlet. Some of this ribbon came from Deco Exchange. Yep, Deco Exchange. And I didn't label the polka dot ribbon, so I'm not sure where I got that one from, so I apologize. But you can try Deco Exchange or Wreaths by Mary. They had them all on sale. Let's see if we can, I don't know if I want to add more greenery, do I? I don't think so, you guys. What do you think? More greenery or just leave it the way it is? What do you guys think? There's a helicopter now going by. God, Lord. What happens when you live by a military base? Everything going by. Actually, I think that's a plane. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Yeah, my house is vibrating. That was close too. I think so too. I think I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Let me, so that you can see that. Now, if you want your bow really fluffy, I'm going to pull this aside. You can take it out. It is your choice. There's no right or wrong, y'all. Do whatever you want. this, and this is why I can pull this out a little bit, because I noticed my two loops were just a little bit different in size there. Now, you remember, because we made those false tails and all, so we have those pieces that we need to cut off. So this is when, after I fluffed it or figure out where I want it, I'll go back in and I'll go ahead and just tuck it in, cut it close to where I have it twist tied so that you don't see it, but not too close where you worry about it coming out. And that's why you got to make sure that your twist tie is tied good, or your chenille stem. I don't know why I'm saying twist tie. Good Lord. Now you can make your tails longer if you want to do that, and you can curl them, you know. If you want them to say like this, you just run your fingers underneath and it makes it more like archy, so to speak. And just like that, you have a cute little butterfly. Like, again, put it on your porch, put it in a baby's room, front door, wherever. Put it in a bathroom. It doesn't matter. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Craft Outlet. Yes, I got the butterfly, came from Craft Outlet. The flowers, now the green, just the leaf ones came from Michael's. This was a big bush, these flowers, and they came from Hobby Lobby. I bought it today. And the ribbon, I said, it all came from Craft Outlet, except for the polka dot. I wasn't sure, but you can check, Deco Exchange, but I'm not sure about that. So let me angle you guys on a different view, so hold on. Let's see if that worked. Hey, Diana. Can you see me now? See, there's a face. It's a little bit of a face. How about that? Like you really want to see me. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, thank you. So this is what we just made. Isn't that cute? I gotta wait because I don't know if I'm in frame yet, because I gotta wait till it comes out there. But I figured you wanted to see me instead of just my hands and my shirt and tails wagging by. But that's our little thing. And I'm gonna put a tie. Depending how you do this, I see glue strings, that's why. How you do this, you could have, if you wanted it to go straight across, they have a piece of wire here so you can hang it like that. What I'll probably do is take a chenille stem and I'll probably run it, you know, through the, I don't know, the wicker stuff back here, and so that they can hang it. And I don't want it up high. I'm going to hang it, you know, down low so the flowers kind of hide it. So that way you're not seeing this big loopy thing hanging out. And I think that's it with that, guys. Very cute. Very cute. Thank you. Look at, y'all want to see the puppy? Hey, hold on. Hi, Lisa Brown. Well, I'm glad she sent you. Yay, thank you for coming. And if it's your first time, hit anywhere on the screen, and then you can go ahead and get notifications. 3 little dots will pop up. The flower bush skew. Hold on. Hold on. That's Craft Outlet. Hold that thought. Let me see if I have it. Yes, I do. Okay. So let's see how good I am at putting this up there. Thank you, Stacy. I like butterflies. I mean, what girl does not? Yes, my puppy. Hold on. Oh, that's still too close, too far away. Oh, I'm reaching. Can you guys see it yet? Hi, Lisa. Can you guys screenshot it? There you go. That's the scoop. God, I can't hold my hand straight. That's for the, that was for the flowers. The butterfly, like I said, came from Craft Outlet, and they had, I think they had different color backgrounds on those. I'm not sure if it was, if I just picked the pink with the white dots, or I can't remember. I bought it like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, but you know how that goes. You order something, and you're like, and then you get a package, you go, wow, I ordered that. Hi, Gary. Look, dude. My boy's Gary's here. Here we go. Right here, Gary. I didn't take any the entire time, Gary. You weren't here. Read it, please, Bury. Okay, the bush came from, the flower bush is WO311324. And it came from Hobby Lobby. It was a bush of flowers. I did, Gary. Butterflies are the symbol of new beginnings. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, sprinkle the love. Invite your friends to come join and have deco mesh. I do grapevine. Those of you that are coming, I kind of do a little bit of everything. And, you know, just to kind of mix it up and make it fun. I just got my Cricut machine, made my first sign, put it on a wreath, and sent it to Oklahoma. Excuse me, not Oklahoma, Oregon, for a wreath that wasn't due to next year. But I like to take care of my customers. I don't like to let them wait, even though she said I could wait as long as I wanted to. Oh, no problem, Lorraine, no problem. So spread the love with this. The more we have, the more fun. All right, I'm trying to get to 5,000 people. I'm at 30, just shy of 3,500. So we're working there. So if you guys, you know, like the page, love my page. Oh, where is she? Here she is. Let me turn this off. Sky, where'd you go? Come here, baby. Let me move this, and I'll get the puppy so she doesn't. I don't have to worry about her burning herself. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Sky, come. Here she comes. So here she is. This is the puppy. This is the puppy, y'all. That's what I like to do. All kinds of things. Just not read. Yes. Yeah, it makes it fun, Stacy. Oh, no problem, Gary. Thank you, Luann. So those of you who don't know, this is our puppy, Sky. She was named after the Paw Patrol. My granddaughter named. We had 3 puppies, 1 boy and 2 girls, Sky, Everest, and Chase. And we've had them since they've been 2 weeks. Now she wants to get down. They came from Puerto Rico. She is getting big. And we've been raising her. She literally was as big as my hand when we got her. The day we got her, she just opened her eyes. Let me put her down. And she weighed about 2 pounds. She's getting rambunctious now. She is cute. We don't know everything about them. We think the mother, what happened was the rescue was done in Puerto Rico. There's a nonprofit called, well, up here in Alexandria, Virginia, it's called Project Second Chance. So if you want to donate, you're welcome to. And what they do, they've been doing this for many, many years, but they had the 2 hurricanes, you know, that hit there a couple of years ago, and now they've had those terrible earthquakes, and they're trying to get these puppies and dogs out because people have literally dumped them on a beach that is literally called down there Dog Beach, which is very sad. So her mother, the rescuers were behind the car that literally hit from her injuries, but they saw the 3 puppies on the side. They were like days old. So they got them to be old enough where they could travel up here, which was at about 2 weeks, because the night I got them, like they flew in from Puerto Rico when I got them that night. They just started to open their eyes. So it was around the clock bottle feeding, like every hour and a half, 2 hours. And she's more browner. The other 2 are more white. So I'm keeping Sky. My daughter's keeping the boy Chase, and Everest she'll be adopted out officially this weekend. She has a forever home, so we're happy about that. I'm watching her because I don't want to. Come here, Bob. Can you call Sky? I'd love to. So she, we decided to keep her. She just weighs 2 pounds now, and she's just a little busybody. You know, into everything. So anyway, my husband's trying to grab her. Tomorrow, actually, for a second series of shots, and not deworming, heart preventative, you know, flea, and she'll get chipped. And then Saturday, she should be ours permanently. We have to officially sign the papers over, you know, to us. So, hi Kim, hi Stacy. So those of you that are just joining, this is what we made. The greenery, just these few little leaves that I stuck in there came from Michael's. Purple, that was the only one. Purple, the polka dot, where I got that from, but you could check Deco Exchange. So some pretty little things that we made. Hey, Beth, look, I used the flowers today. Did my butterfly. I'm going to my friend Beth's house to my community, and you got to work together because that's what makes it fun, too, when you have friends that you can do things with. So, but, oh, was I not in frame when I did that? Because I had the camera. I moved the camera. There it is. The butterfly frame came from Craft Outlet. The greenery flowers here came from Michael's. Thank you, Miss Beth. The flowers with the berries and stuff, that came from Hobby Lobby, and the ribbon Deco Exchange. But I really like it. I think they had these in different colors. I can't remember because I ordered a dragonfly, which I did the other day. And I have a YouTube channel, you guys, which is NonnasNuttykrafts, so please check that out. Oh, thank you, Bobby. The more people on that, the more fun we have with that too. So, but that's our little thing for tonight. And you got to see the puppy. Stacy, that is Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's doing the interrupting. I have no control. I'm still going here. They haven't frozen up. In the beginning it did, but they haven't frozen now. So the only thing I could say is go in and out of it. And that's the only thing you can do. Read my last. What did I say? What did I miss? That made my day, sister. Gary, you're so, because I drank. You're so funny. You're so funny, Gary. But anyway, so that's it, you guys. Look, I probably could have done this probably in like, what, 15 minutes if I wasn't talking. Maybe 20 minutes or so. But I like talking with you guys. And I could have done this, but it's all day. Hi, Susan. How are you? So listen, again, if it's your first time joining, hit anywhere on the page, and those 3 little white dots should pop up on the left of my head. Hit the notification button so you can get notified when I go live. And if you see the little red thing over here, that means we're actually live. If not, when that's off, you'll see it and you can record it. You can save this. Check out my YouTube channel too. Did you add no, the fabric came on it. It's burlap. The fabric came on it already. Oh, puppy's back in the house. But, you know, I was thinking, you know, maybe I could, oops, she's under my feet. You could probably get burlap fabric, paint it, and use a sponge brush. Nope, puppy. Sky, get out. And you can put dots or whatever designs on it. I saw like a bunny rabbit today when I was out shopping, and on the bottom they had done flowers, like, you know how you would paint on this, and they did flowers on it, and I thought that was kind of cute. It was kind of flimsy, so I didn't want to get that. Yes, you can. In fact, I bought some rabbits today, and that's what I was thinking of doing, is attaching my own, getting some burlap, because I have some burlap, you know, fabric, and thinking of painting it myself, and then, you know, with polka dots, or you could do, you know, black and white check, or whatever you want to do on it. Hey, big cutie. Yeah, you're funny. You can make it whatever design you want. So you can get a roll like 21-inch burlap, you know, and cut it out to the size, and then put your own, you know, this is basically acrylic paint is what it is. You can paint the entire fabric like they did this, and then, you know, put your design on it, however you want to do it. Leave it natural, put polka dots on it, whatever. So I did buy 2 bunnies, and I bought a, what do you call it, a shamrock. Let me go get them and show them to you, so you can see. Move, go. Oh, yeah. Puppy is getting into everything. Let me unhook this hot pot. So, I'll show you the bunnies I got today. see my booty hanging out there. All right, let me move this. Okay. All right, so these are the bunnies I got today, and they're from Hobby Lobby. So I have burlap. Whoops, I got to bring it here. So I have burlap fabric, which I'm gonna, you know, paint myself and then attach it, because all the way they attached it with is, what do they use? Just like floral. It's just a thin wire, so you can use a floral wire to attach it, and that's all. The same with this. I was thinking of doing the same thing with this, and that way it gives it a background to it, so it's not like, you know, so holy, so to speak. Puppy stole my ribbon. And that way it gives it a little bit something more to it, some more design to it, so to speak, I guess you could say. Thank you. Yeah, you could do it with fabric, you could do it with burlap fabric, whatever. You can even use lace, like doilies. That's my New Yorker, doilies. You could do doilies on it. Whatever. Be imaginative. You know, it's not what I say goes, but it's just an idea. And just be creative. Maybe I'll try that one with doilies. I got lots of fabric. You want to make them patriotic? Well, maybe not these. You could make a patriotic bunny. Do a patriotic on it. You know, it just depends. Exactly. It's just, you could probably even take just a I was looking to see if I had one here. I don't have one visible, or it's in my box. You could take a metal frame and you could do the same thing. You could wrap it in ribbon. Okay, if you have a round fan, wrap it in ribbon, and then you can put fabric behind it, and then put a bow or whatever, you know, you want to do with it. You could do that too. There's no right to say you have to have a sign, you have to have ribbon tails or deco mesh or anything. Doesn't matter. It's your imagination. Be imaginative. Be creative. Think outside the box. You know? Hello, Paula. Oh, welcome. Please do it live. Oh, do this live? Doing these live? I can do that. What I can do, I'll do it in stages. I'll paint the burlap to show you the finished product, and then do one to show you how I did it. Not a problem. I can do that. I'll probably do it with the bunnies first. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But again, something, you know, just different. New here, checking in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yo, girl, welcome. Welcome. You can see my dog behind me. Hi, Kai. This is my dog. She turned 7 this year, and she's tolerating the puppy. Well, I'm in Virginia, Jill. So welcome to the north, so to speak. And if it's your first time watching, hit anywhere on the page, those 3 little white dots for notification come up. Hit notifications so that you can know when I go live. I usually post a picture or something to kind of let you guys know, you know, a little bit before. This time I think it did it about 15 minutes before, because I was like, came into my craft room and I was like, you know, I'm just going to go live in 15 minutes. So the butterfly is listed in my shop. If you want it, you'll see a big Facebook page picture. It says Facebook Live, and it has everything on there. I'll have to go back and just say a little bit more detail of the florals, you know, colors and stuff like that, because I wasn't sure which ones I was going to use originally when I was doing it. Oh, you're in Maryland? Oxford, Mississippi? Is that where it is? I'm terrible. Louisiana. Hey, I used to live in Louisiana. Paula, where in Maryland? My son lives in Germantown, and I have a friend that lives in, is it Windsor? I think it's Windsor. I used to live at Fort Polk, Louisiana, 3.5 years. But keep getting bumped from behind. Okay. I think I'm going to have to put dog beds behind me. That's all that's going to have to be. But this is the one we did tonight. I did a dragonfly the other night, a butterfly the other night. I've done some hearts. I did a little egg. So, you know, just something different than just your normal wreath frames. Just to have some fun. So, I know, isn't it? Don't move back. Your big babies. I know. I heard her come in. I can hear her collar. She keeps going behind me. I think she's trying to hide from the puppy. I really do. But, so again, this came from Craft Outlet, flowers from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, and Deco Exchange. So a little bit of everything. This has some moss on it, some little styrofoam little balls. You shipped any of these wreath door hang? Have you shipped any of these? I have. And it just, if you're wondering about costs and stuff, it just depends where it's going to. This one I have a fixed cost of on it, a minimum of at least $20 for the shipping on this. Based on, this is going to be a little bit bigger. I think this wound up being, where did my tape measure go? This winds up being about 25, and I think it was like 18 or 19. I don't know. Trying to use the antennas, I'll use the body. This comes about 20 inches. So this is a little bit bigger. So I have a minimum 20, like a fixed rate of at least $20 on it for shipping. Or I may have put free shipping on it. You have to look. I forgot what I put on Etsy. I'll be quoted $48. I'm being quoted $48. $48 for this, Jill? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand what you're being quoted. I'm a little stumped. Hello, Miss Robin. How are you? Okay, so what I do when I go to craft shows, my prices may be a little bit less at craft shows because I'm not shipping things. So I give that consideration. And if I have military people come, I'll give 10% off, or sometimes 10% off just for local people. So that's something I look at when I go to shows. So I look at what my costs would be in there. And then, you know, you have to add on extra factors for that. So, I mean, it's up to you. You know, what you want to charge for where you are. I mean, some people will say, hey, I can charge $100 for this and get $100 for this, or $120. And other people say, you know, maybe $48 or something for it. And it depends on your area. But you got to look at what you put into it as far as cost and everything into it. That's the first place I would start. When to ship it to a customer in 22 by 8 box. Yeah, I think I can get, I think height on this. What is the height? This is about 6 inches. I think I put 5 inches on my thing because, you know, you may be able to put it down a little bit and they could just fluff it up because shipping is just outrageous. The post, oh, said $48 to ship, girl. Whoa. Okay. Well, then check UPS, check FedEx, or check Ship Station. If you can get a business with one of them. Wow. And it depends where you're shipping. Like for me to ship, let's say to Oregon, Washington State, or California, it would probably cost something like that. Some of the other states, it will cost me maybe half that amount, you know, give or take. So you got to look at your prices on it, you know, what you're charging, and to making sure that you're going to, you know, make money on it, you know. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. I just noticed that my leaf is caught here. Not my leaf, my flower petal. There we go. There's a string. I think it's a glue string. Here we go. Here it is. So just keep that in mind. No problem. Albuquerque to Kansas. Ooh. Now see, I don't know. Okay. So like for instance, like at Christmas time, I had somebody, one of my wreaths, I had free shipping on wreaths. I was running a special, so all wreaths were free shipping. But what happened was, which was my fault, it did not say the word Canada, because it said United States. But somehow Canada did not get bumped into it, so they sent me a thing, and and it came up free shipping. I said, how did Canada get free shipping? So I talked to the customer, we worked it out, so that they can get the wreath that, the gentleman was ordering it for his wife because she really wanted it. So that's something, you may want to talk to your customers about too. From 6 inches to, yeah, it is a huge difference. That is true, Beth. What about if ship here, sister? Gary, where do you live? What state are you in? That I never knew. So I don't know the states. Some of the states have it where you can do ground, and some of them say these zoning things that they can't do ground shipping and it has to go priority mail. Even though I'm not, if somebody doesn't need it in 2 days and it can take a week to get there, I'm all up for the week, the ground. But because yes, it is cheaper, but not cheaper. But now I'm hearing, I don't know what it would cost, Gary. I could look it up. I don't know what Oklahoma would cost, to ship this to you, to be honest. I don't have an answer for you, sir. But I can look it up and I can message you if you want me to. But it is in my Etsy shop. If anybody wants to purchase it, go right ahead. And I'll get it out to you ASAP. Even if it says 3 to 5 days business, man, I get my stuff out to you guys as quick as possible. Because I want you to enjoy it as long as you can for the season. So keep that in mind too. But I would have to look. I actually have to weigh this and see. I can find out, Gary, for you. But I'm not sure to answer your question. But anyway, so that is really going to be it from NonnasNuttykrafts today. Please do, I concern. Okay, no problem, Gary. I can give you an estimate on it, but I won't know the exact thing until, anybody that wants to purchase it, if you go through my Etsy shop, that way you can do it. And Gary, you can actually do it that way too. You can go through and you can go through the whole thing, and if you decide you don't want it, then, it's going to be the cost of it plus $20 shipping. I think is how I have it listed. I can actually tell you. Because, remember I said it has a Facebook picture. It says 3 to 5 business days. There is a $20 fee for shipping I have on this wreath. So if it's over that, it's okay. I take the cost on that. So don't worry about that. So if you do want to go in there and buy it. Hey Cindy, how are you? Thank you, Lorraine. Please show again. No problem. Let me get on my Facebook page here again so that I can see, make sure I have them in the frame here. Because, oh wait, I can use my iPad, my computer. Because I moved my camera, that's why. Da-da-da. Let's see. Can you see it? Do I have to go back? There we go. And I did this. Now you can do it so it hangs straight across, however you wanted to do it. I wanted mine to hang on an angle. So that's why I did the flowers on it. Yeah, Gary, I heard about that on postage. They're going to kill us small business people. That's all I have to say. So that's what it looks like. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Thank you, Norma. I gotta wait for the delay on here. Let's see which way I gotta move it towards me. There we go. And so this is going to hang on an angle. You put it in a baby's room, on your porch, on your front door, in a bathroom, in a bedroom. It doesn't matter where it goes. Just have fun with it. Everybody thinks, oh, it has to go on the front door. No, it doesn't. It can go anywhere in your house. People hang it on their mirrors, like in your dining room. Like I have a mirror in my dining room. I can hang this on there if I want to, do this for the spring or, Valentine's Day. I can hang something on there. It doesn't have to just be a plain old mirror all the time. So think of that. You can use door hangers to hang from. You can use command hooks. You can use, if you have a metal door, they have metal wreath. They're round, hooks. If it's too wide in between the screen door, put it on the outside of your screen door, and hook it. Or hook it on the inside so you see it from behind the door. So you can do whatever. Whatever you want, wherever you want. Give it as a gift, housewarming, just have fun. Just have fun, you guys. Let me take that off. There we go. Just have fun with creating and have fun with stuff. All right. Now my dog is behind me, so I'm kind of stuck here. So I am going to reach this way to turn off the phone. Oh, hey Susan, welcome. This is what we did today, Susan. We did this butterfly, burlap butterfly here. And it's listed in my Etsy shop. And if it's your first time watching, hit anywhere on the page. Those 3 little white dots pop up at the top and hit so you can get notifications. And bring your friends. The more the merrier. So, okay. So I am going to say goodbye from now. And thank you for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts. And I'll see you next time. Bye.